Young and the Restless Spoilers. Sharon Newman's story continues to stir the Young and the Restless viewers once again witness the dramatic changes in her life, as she continues to be haunted by the image of Cameron Kirsten, who no longer exists in real life but lives in her mind through terrifying hallucinations. Sharon is fully aware that Cameron is just a product of her troubled mind. However, her discontinuation of medication has caused her mental state to become unstable, leading to these hallucinations becoming more intense and convincing. In these hallucinations, Cameron is not just a ghost from the past, but also a factor that urges her to do things that Sharon's real self would never do. Cameron's return to Sharon's mind is partly due to her constant flashbacks to the past, of his death, in which Sharon believed she had saved Faith but was unable to protect Cassie. Cameron in her hallucinations constantly reminded Sharon of this, causing her guilt and obsession to become even more severe. Fans can see Sharon gradually becoming overprotective of Faith in the following days, which could be a sign of a turning point in her psychology. The event of Faith and Lucy having an alcohol-related argument at a concert only added to the tension. Lucy tried to relieve the pressure with alcohol, but this action caused Faith to take her home early and get angry at her friends. When Sharon learned of this, Cameron's shadow appeared again, whispering in her ear that she needed to protect Faith from all dangers, including the risks brought by her friends. This reminds Sharon of what happened to Cassie, making her even more determined to stop any potential danger, even if it means confronting Lucy and even her own parents. The situation becomes even more complicated when Sharon begins to have more aggressive thoughts about protecting her daughter. If Cameron continues to push her and Sharon can't control her behavior, could she push her defensive behavior to dangerous levels? And if she confronts Daniel and Heather Stevens, could the situation go too far? Heather Stevens, while not a main character, would be in danger or even death at Sharon's hands, which would certainly be a shocking development for the series. The fact that Sharon could act under the urging of Cameron, a delusion she knows isn't real, would raise profound questions about responsibility and judgment in a state of mental instability. Another relationship is also weighing on Sharon. Faith and Lucy's argument over bringing alcohol to the concert is just the latest sign that Faith is slipping into the trouble Sharon has been trying to avoid. When Sharon hears about this, Cameron reappears, encouraging her to take action to protect Faith from the same dangers that have befallen Cassie. This is when Sharon begins to act more and more out of control. She begins to confront Lucy's parents and even Heather Stevens and Daniel, whom she believes may be a bad influence on Faith. In a violent hallucination, Sharon hears Cameron whispering that she must do whatever it takes to protect her daughter, even if it means using violence. If Sharon cannot control her actions and eventually acts on Cameron's whispers, she may end up hurting those around her, even causing the death of a supporting character like Heather. This not only creates a shocking development for the series, but also raises big questions about responsibility and the ability to face the consequences of actions in times of desperation. Sharon, once a strong and determined woman, is now haunted by memories of Cameron Kirsten. Cameron, who was once a part of her dark past, now appears not only as a memory but also as an embodiment of the mistakes and pain that Sharon cannot let go of. She knows that Cameron is just a hallucination, but the fact that she has stopped taking her medication makes these images even more vivid and convincing, making it difficult to distinguish between reality and illusion. Y&R continues to explore the complex psychological depths of its characters, while keeping viewers on the edge of their seats as they witness Sharon's internal struggles and the consequences it has on those around her. The biggest question remaining is, can Sharon find peace within herself, or will these hallucinations eventually lead her to a point of no return? Subscribe to Y&R for the latest updates.